We see this every day. We have other cases that we're actively working on. We have other cats and fosters that came from these situations. This is a widespread issue, and the animal organizations have been calling for support. We were told 7 cats, but once you get in there in those situations, there's always more, and continuing to be more as the days progress, as they start to come out from hiding. There's just so many hiding spots and stuff that it's really hard to assess in the sheer number of cats. We did remove 17 the first day, and another 18 had been removed as of last night. I think ultimately you have to understand at the root of this is the people, and the people are suffering and they have been let down. It's usually access to resources, lack of early prevention, lack of support. And so when animals are suffering in our communities, the people are suffering. And it's often like in these situations silently. People don't know what to do. They're ignored until they reach these terrible conditions.
Often when things have gotten to this point, there have been so many points along the way where people have maybe reached out for help or others have reached out for help on their behalf, and that help hasn't come for whatever reason. Cats reproduce very quickly. They can have multiple litters in a year with multiple kittens being born, so it actually doesn't take that long or kind of a lot of effort. People think hoarding and maybe they think people are going out and getting more and more cats, but really even if you just have 3 or 4 cats that are not spayed or neutered, that can become hundreds of cats very easily. We got 2 cats that got dropped off, went into our quarantine room, then they get a chance to settle in, get their vet appointments made, and eventually move on to good lives with adoptive families. So yeah, we've just had them a few days now and definitely very kind of shell-shocked. They come in, they kind of just stare around at their surroundings, but very gentle and amazing how able they are to start adapting and trusting new people and places.